Welcome back to the extreme soldering iron power hour or something, whatever I called it. On today's episode, we am going to do some experiment. I might have got the wrong switch, so we will see if it even works. So what happened was I wired the everything all up, and one of the bass pickups was wired backwards. So when I put them back together, like in the same, in both of them on position, it made it so that they were out of phase, which gave me a really awesome tone that you can't have as your normal tone because it's stupid, but it's good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, okay, that's good. So today I'm going to put in phase switches so that I can keep that stupid tone and have a legit tone of both pickups. And I'm going to do it for the bass and the guitar. So I got two switches, and it might not work because I was at the store and I had the right one in my hand, and then I said, oh, these are cheaper because they're slightly bigger, and for some reason bigger is cheaper. I guess it's harder to make teeny ones, and also this one is impossible to get out, so I might have got the wrong one. I don't even know if I need to open this thing yet, but oh, I just burned myself a little bit. It's all good. So I don't need to open that. I don't need to. What the hell have I done here? Okay. That's a thing going in. That is for guitar, so we don't want to deal with that yet. Let's do bass first. Let's use the bass ones. So I have the two bass things. I am a messed up dude. Okay. So that one's going into there. So that means that one is hot. But which hot it is, I don't know. And that one's a hot. So I don't know what hots these are. So that's going to be the fun part. And these two bass, bridge, ground. That must... What the hell? See, this is the problem. This is the problem. I have done everything with orange wires. All these things have been done connected to a bridge ground. So this is bridge ground, which is nice. And that means that alright, I gotta figure this all out. Okay, so I found 2 wires that I'm looking for, but just by guessing, and hopefully I'm right. They are tied off inside this cavity and not inside somewhere else in the guitar. So that's what I'm guessing is the correct, like the same pickup, right? I just want to use one pickup. I don't remember what pickup it is, but it matters, but it doesn't matter. I wish I knew, but whatever, it'll be fine. So what we're gonna do, I believe it's going to be, it's probably the bridge pickup of the bass, which will be around about there. So we have the hot going onto the switch, and the ground going to the ground, isn't it? And that ground isn't it? Well, it probably is. That's that guitar ground. This bridge pickup hot. Bass pickup hot. That's got to be bass pickup hot, so we don't want to cut that one. This one is BBG, bass bridge ground. That's got to be bass bridge ground. So yeah, so that's what's happening. God, this is such a mess. I am such an idiot. So what we're gonna do is just remember that these ones are the ones we want to use. I'm gonna do that by taking them and wrapping them with little bit of tape. Now I'm just gonna stick them on the guitar right like this. That'll be fine. And then I watched a video today of how to do this, but as I said, I might have got the wrong kind of switch. Also, is it gonna fit? It'll probably fit if I turn everything around. This is gonna take a very, very long time. But yeah, so basically I have it on-off with like these many things on it, and you want on. And I don't know if this changes the difference. So yeah, so that's my problem. Now, how did that guy do it? Oh, okay, he did it like that. Yeah, okay, so I know I'm kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna put this in, like lean this somehow with this. And I'm gonna start by making a little X, as they say to do, across the switch. So I'm gonna make it that long. And I still don't have wire cutters, so rip me. There we go. Little wire poo-poo. Undone. Second wire poo-poo undone. Scissor in nice place. Then we taketh let's just tin this first. There, my wire is sticking up in that nice little thing. I have a legit sponge now. It's not that good of a sponge to do this with. I didn't get it wet enough, but looks good to me. Soldering iron's probably juicy and ready to roll. Let's try it. Sweet. Sensual. I have that little piece of solder on that. That will never focus. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove her in there. Did it work? I think it worked. I need solder. Yep, glooped it, pooped it. It's in. Now, what I want to do is take this end, give it a little wrappy up, spinny. That's kind of good. Hopefully it stays. I really need some helping hands here, but oh well. There I go. Okay, I'm going to set the soldering iron down carefully as to not burn the house down. Then shove it in that hole like that. So you see what I'm doing? I'm crossing that so that it's nice and good on that. Know what I'm saying? I really, really hope this works. I'm not drilling any holes or anything for this thing until I know that it works too, so that's a good thing that I'm doing, that I'm not going to screw up everything. I'm just going to do all the wires outside of everything, and then once I know it works, then I'll redo all the things. This thing is burning holes in this sponge like nothing. I should wet it more. Okay, so I'm going to do the switch up the exact opposite way. So that one goes to that's. I don't know if you understand. Whatever, it'll be fine. You'll see. So it is works. So we have bridge. Probably it's bridge that's out of phase. But that doesn't matter because it's not out of phase with anything. Let's see if like oh. Okay, come on. Let's see if it changes anything. Yeah, maybe. It's just wound it back, like it's like inverted the polarity or something. Then we go to middle, and this is out of phase. It's got like, and then you change it to in phase, how it's supposed to be, and it's all like. And I got no tone rolled or anything. It's just real nice and proper sounding. Look. Right, and then finally, neck. Doesn't really matter about anything, but. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. It worked. I got the right switch. Sweet. And so it's gonna work. It's gonna fit. I made some turned some knobs, made some room. There we go. Fun. So what you do is you start with teeny drill and you position it where you want it to be, and you drill through this way so you know that your controls aren't going to get wrecked. And you just go for it. And that's the center drill. And it's very not centered because I just said whatever, do it. And then you take this big old guy and go in from the other side. That way you don't have blowout on the nice side. Now unfortunately, this thing's doesn't want to go up. There we go. Unfortunately, this shaft of this is bigger than drill by like a wee little bit. So I'm gonna just spin it and hopefully it doesn't ruin everything. See, now I got it pretty kind of in the center-ish. It's just, now it's a little scary on this chair. Hey, Bab, just watch out for this. Okay?
Probably gonna walk right into it.
Don't walk right into my guitar. So now we drill very scarily onto that hole. I'm gonna go slow because, wow, that was fast. Okay, so now, because it's probably not gonna fit through, I'm gonna just massage it around like this. I'm not gonna go deep so I don't catch any wires and ruin everything. And then you kind of just like shove it around the sides like that. And you get sawdust all over the fucking place. Got it all over my moose pants. Let's just have a little comparison. Yeah, no, it needs more a little bit. You know what? I think that's probably going to be good. We'll see. The problem is that I still don't have enough wire to go for it to go in the hole. So I have to do a little extend. So it's going to be a pain. So's it got installed right there. I left the on, off, on, off, on thing that says off and on, even though it should be out and in, but whatever. I left it on there because it's funny. So, once again, puts that base, both of them on. We have out of phase. Give it a little switch over. We have nice funky in phase. Well, low in phase, nice and juicy, you know? Out of phase. That's why I wanted to keep the out of phase tone, because it's super awesome sounding. That's alright, that's all good. Anyways, so, and I'm done today because I don't want to do the other ones yet. But the same thing's going to go right there for the guitar. Dens, I've got 2 boutons. That's going to make it so that both stems can come out of this jackal. But that's going to be really later. And it's like, look, it's this mess. Look at this. It's a mess. So it's going to be like a big pain to do. But anyways, done for today.